Alright, what is up, guys? This is going to be the trade recap for the loss that I took today. We don't only post wins, I also post losses. So I'm just going to be going over my whole thought process and the trade I took. Okay, so let's begin. So we mark out our chart on the 1 hour, right? We have this as like some liquidity up here. We have some liquidity down here as well. Going into the day, originally I'm a little bit bearish, right? If we switch to like NQ, for example, just because like if we go like kind of to the lower time frames, we have obviously London and Asian lows down here, and then we have a bunch of low resistance and liquidity. But like, to be honest, like on the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, we have so much more low resistance liquidity like to the upside to go take out. So like I'm kind of bullish. Like I'm both directions. I'm fine taking either, but like I'm kind of bullish in the beginning. Okay, so let's go right here. All right, so let me zoom into ES on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so what do I see? Originally very bullish price action. I want to see price come up and tap into this fair value gap, right? Market opens. Obviously we're waiting for price to like play out, and then right, we're like chopping a little bit up. We're chopping, right? Still kind of have a bearish bias. Like at this point I had a bearish bias because if you see NQ, like NQ came up, we had this really long wick here. It tapped into this 1 hour gap, and so like here I had a bearish bias. Like here I had a bearish thing playing out, and I was genuinely getting ready to like sell. I just needed to see a little bit more like confluence just to go lower. And then we see this big black candle, so I don't want to enter there. I want to be safe, played out. And then we also come down and tap into this 1 hour gap down here. So now I'm thinking about reevaluating my bias, because this tap into this 1 hour gap also gives us this 5 minute SMT right here. So we have this 5 minute SMT here, which is really big for us. We took out this manipulation leg down here, and we filled this 1 hour gap. So like from there, I'm waiting to see what price wants to do, and we see how we start getting legs up. We get this inverse fair value gap. Wait for it. We get this inverse. It doesn't close yet. Right here it closes. Okay, so we inverse this gap to the upside, but I'm still waiting for us to like inverse this CISD to then confirm that that price is now in the bullish direction, and that it has flipped. So we get that on this candlestick here. Now I didn't want to enter off this just because I was waiting for like a little bit of a retrace to possibly take it longer, but I was definitely looking for longs there, because I mean this looks like a pretty clean setup. Also, I do want to add that there were no news today, so that could be a bad thing. It also could be a good thing. But so I was open to taking trades today and seeing how price action play, and just letting price action just like fully play out. So then I'm waiting a little bit more, and we come all the way down here, and we tap into this gap. And so I'm waiting for a bullish reaction to enter. The only problem here is that we did have a bearish SMT. We swept out these highs on ES, and then on NQ we did not. But I still thought this was a good entry, so I took it. I entered right there. I had my first take profit set at this 1 hour fair value gap, and then my second take profit set all the way up those 4 hour highs. This looked like a pretty clean setup to me. And then if you see price play out, I just got stopped out instantly. Now, what I think I did right was the setup, the entry. Obviously, it was good. But what I did wrong was I had a tight stop loss. I kind of went a little bit against what I said last video. But like, this is all about trading, where like you got to learn. Like, it's not that easy. I think I was definitely looking at like putting my stop loss down here, but then I was looking at the RR, and that was the one thing setting me off. I feel like I shouldn't be taking trades that give me good RRs. Like, even if they give me a good RR, it doesn't matter, because like either way, what's the point of getting good RR if I'm just gonna get stopped out, because it's too tight. So I think a way I could have played this better is either like waited for like a better setup that could have given me a better RR that made sense, or like took it on NQ, because as we see here, I think like entries on NQ would have been much cleaner. I just didn't take them because NQ was like lagging behind, and it seemed like, you know, it was gonna take more time to go up to those highs. And then the unfortunate part is watching the rest of the day play out and hitting my full TP eventually. Right there. So yeah, that's the trade recap for today. Overall, pretty good day. I also could have probably seen that like today was a little bit too choppy. If I had waited to take a second trade, I probably wouldn't have taken it because I would have seen that as too choppy and then just like not entered anything. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something from the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.